Welcome back to Mcoc AlBundyRules. I got my volume 3 of my Unpopular Opinion series. This one is going to be about champs, basically ranking up. And basically, long story short, I rank who I like. I don't do my rank ups based on a subjective tier list or other person's opinions. I'm not knocking other opinions, I'm not knocking tier lists, but those are irrelevant on who I rank up. I don't care if they're higher tier champs. I don't care if I have unusual rank ups. I enjoy using the champs I rank up, and I find them useful. I'll rank them up. Now let me show you 3 of my controversial rank ups and show you why I rank them up as R3. So I'm going to show you a little bit of gameplay on 3 champs that people ask me all the time. Why did you rank them up? Why didn't you rank up somebody better? What's wrong with you for ranking them up? And honestly, my big question is, why do you really care who I rank up? I mean, honestly, if we were in the same alliance, in a competitive alliance, maybe, sure, I guess I can let that slide. But that's never the case, nor am I in competitive alliances. I like casual. I'm kind of chill. If I want to R3 my Venom the Duck, how does that affect you? But most of the time, people don't understand these champs. So I want to give some understanding on these champs to kind of show why I did rank them up and show tier lists are not always fully accurate based on what you like. I love BTD because he can do a lot. And in this specific case, he is moving on forward. And I'm able to get him to do a lot of stuff. I have him to where he got him a little ranked up. I'm doing a very large health pool fight here, and I'm doing it rather quickly. I'm able to use people all the time like to say, oh, BTD is RNG based, random based. He is not. If you believe BTD is RNG reliant, you are wrong. Please watch my tutorial on how to use him. You are using him incorrectly. He is not RNG dependent. He is very specifically patience dependent, because RNG will bring the buffs up, but there's only 6. You will eventually get the buffs you want, and then you can keep banking them after that as you so choose. Seen some nice damage going up on here, and on these fights I'm doing, it's going to be random fights. I'm doing some ROL for the longer health players to show the ramp up. I'm doing some story based. I'm doing some EQ. So event quest for this month of May 2021. So just getting to certain fights on there to show a little bit of what they can do. You can see some massive damage on some of these. You can see a lot of different stuff, some ramped up, a variety of things that you see in the fight. So basically, to use Venom the Duck, wait for the buff you want, get them. First fight, get 3 different ones or the ones you want. Next fight, start off with a heavy or special one to bank them. Now you add to 6. It's not RNG based. And then from there, just be patient for which ones you want to finalize. It's very simple to use, but people don't understand them. Some of the big reasons I like him is, I mean, this dude is just a beast on most content. I use him constantly on quests. AQ, have brought him in war when I used to do one more actively. Incursions, I mean, beyond that. And you can make him how you want him. Each quest, if you're doing suicides like me, I can add some more regeneration if I want. If I have to worry about a Havoc, I could have added an armor up buff if I had chose. I didn't choose to here because I knew I'd have him down super quick. I got the reg in, so he's super sustainable, and that S2 destroys them. Now let's go to another one of my controversial authors. People say, why would you R3 Sasquatch? He's a few tiers down on the tier list. He's not even above God tier. I mean, come on, stop relying so much on tier lists. Try for yourself. And a lot of times, kind of like Venom the Duck, they don't really understand how to use them. He is not the normal mystic, and that is why I like Sasquatch. Him and Dragon Man are the 2, in my opinion, mostly unique mystics, and I like Dragon Man too, but Dragon Man's more utility over straight damage. Unlike Sasquatch, he's got utility, but his damage is some of the best in the game when used correctly. And I got a few other videos on him, but I'm going to get into some of it here against some random fights. And I want to take some hits and show you how he's so tanky. One of the best things, he's a massive tank. I believe he has the highest health pool in the game. I could stand corrected. My R3 with no boost is over 56,000 health. 56,000 health. Okay, that's the start. That's some tankiness. He gets extra tankiness with his rages. Those light attacks can do the rage. The more rages, the better his defense. You get Awaken regeneration. S3 does regeneration. You can have 4 active regenerations at a time. Take a few hits. He under 40%. Sasquatch is ridiculously sustainable. So hard to take down, which means so hard for them to take you down there when used correctly. He's 90% cold snap resistant, which is kind of similar to like Corvus's bleed resistance, 90%, where he heals from bleed. So you bring Sasquatch on those cold snap, fights and nodes, he actually heals from that. Several cold snaps, that's good. He's healing. His S2 damage is absolutely positively insane. You can take some hits with him, you can reheal it. He's suicide friendly because he can so many ways to regenerate. He can keep healing back from those recoils. So I'll just do specials all day long. His S2 is heavy. You can just build up a lot of the ruptures, as we'll see here, and do massive, as we see some massive damage. That's just a regular fight right there. No special, no nothing, just ROL. About over 300,000 on an S2 with not even that long amount of time to get those ruptures up. Or you can do less ruptures. I'll do fights where I'll only do 4 or 5 ruptures, which I can get during one Wrath of Tanarok in like maybe 6 seconds, a few back-to-back mediums, and then I can spam 2, 3, sometimes even 4 S2s in a row because you get super increased power time during Wrath of Tanarok, and you have reduced special amount. So you can do S2, 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 S2 in 10 or 15 seconds sometimes when done correctly. And it doesn't take that much to build up. That's why let me do this crazy damage. You can spam those S2s, can spam those specials. It's not going to hurt me on the recoil like many other champs because I can just cycle back through the S3 to activate Wrath of Tanarok again and to go ahead and get the regeneration. But basically, most of the time, an S2 is going to end, even when it doesn't crit, you saw ridiculous damage. When it crits, it's going to end a lot of fights very quickly. His stagger is great, super easy. I can just parry heavy to stagger. I love stagger ability, keep a couple stagger up, and that's going to make some of these fights much easier, whether it be regeneration, whether it be unstoppable, some of those types of things. Again, his uniqueness is why I like him. Are there better mystics? Sure, but that's subjective, okay? Is there more utility? Does he do what a lot of mystics do? No, and that's why I like him. He does something the other mystics don't do. He packs a punch. He packs a wallops. He smacks them around, makes them hurt. He just magically pulls a tree out of his rear or something. I don't know where that tree comes from, by the way, but you know what? He makes them hurt with it, okay? And that's why I like him. He rewards aggressive play. I like playing aggressive. He gives you this nice, solid damage. He doesn't beat around the bush for all these silly, crazy things. There's not just a simple one way to play him. There's not a simple one rotation. There's multiple rotations, and I talk about that on my tutorial of him, and that's what I like. I can adjust how I'm playing him based on how I want. If I just do want to do the one massive major damage, I build up those ruptures. If I do want to, if it's something with damage caps, for example, that's fine. I'll just keep my ruptures low. I'll get my Wrath of Tanarok going, and I'll just spam 2, 3, or 4 S2s in a row. Sure, there might be a 50,000 damage cap per hit, which would be 3 hits, but if I do 3 or 4 of them in a row in the span of 10 or 15 seconds, guess what? I just did 1,000,000 damage that quick and easy. So my next one is Kingpin, another one, people, and I think honestly some people don't even realize Kingpin's been buffed because people are like, Kingpin, he's horrible, why would you use him? Either you don't know he was buffed or you're doing something wrong. You haven't watched videos that most people know and know he's not the top tier, and I don't know why people think you can only do rank ups of R3s of one person's subjective, sometimes biased, because we all use certain champs more than others, so we're going to have unconscious bias into that. So if you use some champs more than others, of course you're going to consider them better. Doesn't mean the other champs are worse, just means you're more comfortable with them. And so is he the top tier? No, but we also know these tier lists always change. Sometimes some go down, some go up, some go down, some go up. Yo, 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 okay? So for those to think that he can only rank up certain ones based on that, that's illogical to me. So I love him. Kingpin and Sasquatch are probably 2 of my favorite champs to use, probably my 2 of my top 3 to use, if not my top 2. BTD is probably my top 5 of favorite to use. Kingpin I love the aggressive play. BDD, you gotta chill back, be a little more patient. Sasquatch and Kingpin, you just go at it. So he's just fun to play. You just punish them. Willpower, you can keep healing. You can keep the willpower going. You can, because of those debuffs from the rages, you keep healing and healing. So super sustainable. He could take a beating. I have a video up of him of auto fighting ROL and still having over half his health left. Auto fight RO, Winter Soldier, 550,000 health. And that's how sustainable he is. Super sustainable, that offsets the recoil when he has that ability. Shines against the debuff inflicting champs, can knock those debuffs off, just super shines about him and actually benefits from it. As S1 design, you get that degeneration damage. So you get some DOT where fights where you want DOT, different nodes reward that. And that also, in addition to that DOT, it decreases their attack rate and even decreases defensibility accuracy by 65%. I think people overlook that. He can decrease their ability accuracy by 65% and their attack rating by 50% with that DOT S1, which you can easily spam repetitively if you wanted. My favorite's this. I just like locking him in the corner and just tearing him up. It's so fun. It's so satisfying. Before they even know what hit them, they've already been belly bumped like half a dozen times, and most of the time we're going to be done. That unstoppable that goes with that belly bump is always nice as well. You got the unstoppable. You also get even more unstoppable with the S2. Combine that unstoppable S2, knocking them in the corner with the belly bumps. Oh, it gets ugly. So even I usually try to do my belly bump locking in when they have no power. But if you got unstoppable going, especially from the S2, you take a quick hit, you can shrug it, you can get moving on from there. You get hit with bleed, you can shrug it off. You corner heavy for days. And big thing I like about Sasquatch, doesn't need synergies. Big thing I like about BTD, they don't need synergies. Kingpin absolutely does not need synergy. Most of these fights he doesn't have it. However, I do enjoy using the Mr. Sinister synergy with him because that keeps a little power lock after they use the special. So if you just want to tear up a champ and give them very little fighting chance whatsoever, you put them in the corner, you have that Sinister synergy, you let them use their special, you get them back in the corner, and you do a little bit of this. You kind of get there, you got that unstoppable heavy, and you just look at this, you just do some belly bump, belly bump, belly bump. Once he gets to get power, guess what? Go ahead and do that S3 now, right? Guess what? That's going to lead over to a stun. Along with massive damage, I can get back into belly, belly, belly bump, and again, belly bump, all right? So now I'm going to go ahead, do some, we'll get him back in the corner, do some belly bump while I got that stun going on. Got a little slow on that last belly bump, took a little hit, but you know what? He's the same. Look at all that stuff. He just shrugged it off and going to heal him back up, right? So now he used that special. I get him back in. It's over now, right? I got him in that corner belly bump fiasco going on. Super fun to use, okay? And benefits with a variety of ways. He counters a lot of newer content stuff. Kabam gets kind of trendy in how they go about their different types of fights. But look at this. I mean, this is silly. I mean, Kingpin's almost a cheat code, it feels like sometimes. And again, these are 3 examples. I have more, and I have more coming. Believe me, I know some of my upcoming rank ups, and people, again, are going to say, why did you rank him up? Why would you do it? What a waste of material. Again, why do you care what I use my material on? It's not affecting you any. How are people so judgmental about other people's champs? Funny thing is, most of the time, people who are so quick to judge other people's champs don't even have R3s, or very few. Additionally, I don't have every champ. I'm not a whale. I don't buy all these champs. I can't rank up champs I don't have. And am I going to hold on to material for months and years? I've done it in the past. It's a waste. By then, it devalues. Use it. If you like someone, use it. Have fun. So let me tell you how I feel my unpopular opinion. Rank who you like. You like and don't care about what other people say. Rank who you like. Enjoy it. Have fun. Hope you like this video. Click that top left icon. Subscribe to MCOC AlBundyRules. As always, thank you for watching.